All right, my name's John Rooney. I'm from Yonkers, New York. I'm a political economy and history major. I'm also captain of the football team and currently a left guard. I chose Williams because I wanted a high academic school coming out of high school. I came to Williams late in the recruiting process. I talked to Coach Miggs a lot over the summer, and then eventually Coach Blue. And then when it finally came time to visit, that's when they really started to recruit me a little bit harder, and I started to talk to Coach Raymond. And then once I got here, they were coming off an 0-8 season, and the guys really preached, building on, the negatives and turning them into positives and working through that. So what really sold it for me was talking to the guys and, realizing that they were young and they weren't satisfied with what had gone down that season. And then talking to Coach Ray and the other coaches and how they really had a vision and a plan for how they were going to build this the right way and, get us past that 0-8 season, and it's worked out so far. So I'm also currently the co-president of our Student Athlete Advisory Committee. I've been on that 3 years now. As a sophomore, I was a representative for the football team. As a junior, I was nominated to the executive board. I was the community outreach coordinator. Through that, we were able to do a book drive for the Berkshire County House of Corrections. We were able to organize a fun run benefiting Special Olympics Massachusetts. We were also able to organize some groups, mostly of the football team, to go to Habitat for Humanity. There was actually a house being built right down the road, so it made a lot of sense for us to do that. Some of our traditions on the team, the big one is obviously the walk. If we win homecoming, we'll walk up Spring Street, go to the barbershop, give each other haircuts. It's a great time. The community loves to come out and cheer us on as we're walking up there. A lot of the students that live off campus love that environment as well because it's right across the street from their house. Another thing we like to do as an offensive line is we love to hang out with each other. So every week we'll go to an O-line dinner. I'll pick a local restaurant, support local businesses, and just get a chance to unwind, hang out with each other, not have to deal with the long lines at dining halls, and get to just kind of recap the week, get ready for our game on Saturday. So the one pregame tradition I have is that we'll play different movies at whatever house we're living at. So I've been doing this for 3 years now, and we'll just get as many guys as we can in there, just watch different movies, whether it's it's usually an action movie, and just get our minds right, get a little excited the night before a game. So after Williams, I plan on becoming a graduate assistant somewhere at the Division I level. It's been a goal of mine to coach for a couple of years now, and I think Williams has set me up very well for that. So I spent a year away from Williams because of the pandemic. Just wanted to get my last year in, be able to graduate on time with the full class. And during that time, I was able to coach a couple of teams. I was also able to work as an assistant teacher at a preschool. In the fall, I coached my cousin's flag football team, recreational flag football team, through the Hillcrest Youth Football League. Then in the spring, I was able to coach with Bronxville High School. I was the varsity offensive and defensive line coach. And then immediately after that, I was actually invited to coach the Hillcrest All-Star team and coached at a regional NFL flag football tournament. Yeah, so our team culture has been great since I've been here. Coach Raymond's done an awesome job of establishing team rules and guidelines that have really helped us become better football players, but also better people, and have allowed us, our perception on campus to be greatly improved. And yeah, it's just been great, everything he's done and everything the coaches have done, just teaching us to be better men, not just better football players. So my favorite moment at Williams so far was in 2017 when we beat Amherst in overtime. The story of that game is in 2016, actually the day I visited, Coach Raymond took a walk from the Gargoyle Gate to St. Pierre's Barbershop, and he counted 573 steps. And from there, that was our kind of rallying cry, taking each step day by day to get better until we got to 573 steps. And just being able to do that in 2017 after, being an underdog at home in overtime with that crowd was awesome. And it just kind of showed that, again, like what Coach Ray was building was going to work, and we've just been building since then. So one of the craziest things I saw during that game was that on a third down, the crowd was going crazy, everybody 5 people deep were cheering. But then I turned around and looked at the stands and saw, the steel was bowing underneath the weight of people jumping. And I was just like, it was incredible to see, having played at Fordham Prep and, at Jack Coffey Field at Fordham University, just to see that stands could even do that, let alone be packed like that, was, completely new to me and a great thing to see as a freshman.